So we, you know, I had my had my detective do a background on all three candidates, and after reviewing his findings, my recommendation is for Jacob Kavanaugh.
And you also already have worked with him since he works.
Yeah, he has worked with us, you know, whenever we go out to assist them or they come in to assist us. He's familiar with our officers and we're familiar with him. He's a fine young man.
Okay, anybody else have any questions? City Clerk, take a vote.
Councilwoman Brazil.
Yes.
Councilman Perkins. Councilwoman McIntyre.
Yes.
Councilman McGee.
Yes.
Mayor Lynn.
Yes.
For the record, he currently resides in the city of Collinsville. He's your neighbor, as a matter of fact.
My neighbor.
Yep. He lives up on Wolf Road.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good. Hey,
In case you didn't know that.
another positive in the street.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Jacob. I look forward to meeting him, and I also will probably bring him here next month.
Yes.
Too.
Yes.
Okay.
He is going to resign from South Cartersville and Mount Pleasant.
Yes.
He's down to one job.
Yes.
That's where he at. So the one job that actually would be more benefits and everything else for him. So. Okay. And the last one is we're going to be sending a letter to FEMA to enter into their hazard mitigation program that we found out about last week that was available to us. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to authorize and direct the completion of the letter of intent and pre-application along with other necessary applications for entry into the FEMA hazard mitigation program for all structures affected by recent flooding within the city limits and located within a regulated flood zone as identified by program criteria, and to authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute all documents necessary to apply for, enter into, or administer the FEMA hazard mitigation program. I assume it was their second. Basically what this is that we were informed of this last week, which is very, I don't want to come off negative, but it would have been much better if we knew this 3 weeks ago versus last week. But this is a home buyout program that the homes in the floodplain affected by this flood will be having the option of entering into this voluntarily, to have their home pre-flood assessed, appraised, and then offered a fair market value for their homes. If that homeowner chooses to be in it, they would have to enter the application. We have to pass this tonight because October 8th is the deadline for us to enter into this program. I'm saying it's positive because it's something that a lot of homes down there that lost everything will have an option to get something out of their property. It's all positive for the city because we definitely don't want to lose homeowners in our city, but we also want the homeowner to be taken care of, and hopefully this will be a very big positive thing. It's very fortunate today the governor declared that he declared the county a disaster area, and we did qualify for the Small Business Administration's low interest loans. And it's going to start Thursday here at the KVMS building. We have to go in and sit down with one of their administrators and start going the process to apply for these low interest loans to help get back on your feet. We're going to have a meeting for this on Monday at the Carnegie Library at 6:30 in the auditorium. The head of FEMA's hazard mitigation program is going to be coming down, Tom Hughes. He's going to give a presentation. We are hoping, and we're going to make every attempt to contact every homeowner down in Dutch Pond because all those homes are in the floodplain. I know there'll probably be some from Bullskin and Penalty Township. I don't have those numbers, but because that's their area. The township supervisors have to figure out what their flood zone is out there and run that. But I hope we get everybody there, get all your questions answered. Because we have questions too. We're just learning that we didn't get this information until Friday of last week from FEMA with this program. So there's a lot to be asked, a lot to learn, and then figure out what we're going to do. But whatever the homeowner chooses to do, that's what they're going to have to do. It's their whatever they feel is going to be best for them, they're going to have to do that. Yes. Yeah, I mean, the city also has a choice in that also with that too. But we just want, this is a more positive, this is a positive thing. This is not a negative thing. Unfortunately, we had a snow disaster in January, and that's why this program is even available. There's money left over from the met Monday and yesterday, and there are procedures in place for the how they're going to allocate the money. So that's going to start very soon. MCOR is setting us up with some case managers that are actually going to meet with each flood victim and then present their needs to the committee, and then the committee will decide on how they're going to fill that need. Because everybody's different. I talked to somebody today that was, they have to replace a private bridge. And, just to replace one private bridge is $22,500. They lost their water service line. They have not had water in 3 weeks. We're going on 4 weeks now without them having water in their house. It's $5,000 to replace one service line for a house. So, that fund, we need to grow this fund as high as it can go because the needs of these people are different. And so, you're not going to go give everybody everything, but we're hopefully help everybody with something, at least get them to where they need to go. Housing has been a very big issue for these people. So, we're coming along. This home buyout program is kind of a curveball, but it's not a bad curveball. We're going to go with it and see how it goes. But anyhow.
Never mind, that is a grant also.
Yes, yes.
So anybody that thinks that they're gonna sign up for this and they're gonna receive money in 2 weeks' time, this is gonna go much slower than that. I believe they
8 months.
projected. like
April.
April.
We're hoping they'll do this. They're trying to work it sooner.
So,
Okay, another thing is the homes cannot be demoed until this process would play out. When the state would give the city the funds to purchase the property, once the city would take ownership, that's when they can be demoed. If you demo the home before this, you're excluded from this program. So we're trying to let people know that we already had one home demo down there, and we were trying to discuss, they were told not to do it. And they went on with it. Everybody has to do what they have to do. But there's a lot of, that's why Monday is the day that all the information about how this is going to work is going to be. That's why people can just be patient for one more week until we know everything that's going on, and then we can go forward on how we're going to do this. That was the other reason why, the big complaint about the building supplies not being allocated out to city residents right now. We don't want to give these supplies out and put them in a home that's going to turn around and be demoed. That's just not fair to A4 Lumber, who's donating all these supplies to us, and it's not fair to the city to have to do that and lose all those donations, because we don't want to not have those come back again if we ever got forbid have another disaster. So that's, all these things will come out on Monday, how we're going to move forward. I hope every flood victim, if you know somebody, tell them, bring them, if they need a ride, get in touch with somebody, because if I have to come down there, and I'll pick people up if they need rides, believe me. I want everybody who lives down in Dutch Bottom to be this game. It's a very, very life-changing meeting for them. And we just need them to be there so they can hear this presentation. It's very important. It's very, very important to our flood recovery here in the city, definitely. So, any other comment? Okay, city clerk, take a vote.
Councilman McIntyre?
yes.
Councilman Hussein?
Yes.
Councilman Barfield?
Yes.
Councilman Key?
Yes.
Mayor Lane?
Yes. And I don't know if I said that, but it's a voluntary thing. The city's not forcing you to do anything. We cannot force you to do it. It's not a mandatory thing. Yes, and there, the forms, and then one thing they did tell us is there's a lot of forms to sign, but that's one of the things is that this says that, hey, we didn't twist your arm and force you to sign this paper. So, but like I said, I don't think it's going to be enforcement. I think a lot of the individuals down there are going to be happy to have this option to get this, because your home has been completely devastated. You had no insurance. This is a positive thing that's going to happen. So, all right, we're going to move on to some reminders. We've been so blessed with so many flood relief benefits, fundraisers, and it's continuing on this Friday night. Hillbilly Way is going to be playing a concert at the Elks. Caitlin Rose, local country artist here. It starts from 8 p.m. to 11 at the Collinsville Elks. Tickets are $10. All 100% of the money goes to the Flood Relief Fund and Community Ministries. If you have any more information, you can call the Elks at 724-628-3560. And it's an all ages show also. Also on September 23rd is a senior expo with Senator Savannah and Representative Warner at the Fayette County Fairgrounds, the Fiddler's Building, 10 a.m. to noon. Bob Evans, thank you to Bob Evans. They're having a fundraiser for the flood relief September 26th 26th through the 30th. They're going to be donating 15% of the sales to the flood relief and their Newsstand, Newtown, Greensburg, and Morgantown restaurants. It's awesome. Thank you. Next week, September 27th to 28th, is recycling days in the city. Please put your recycling out the night before because they start very early in the morning and eliminate an issue. Once October is Domestic Violence Month. October 1st is the last fundraiser of the year for the Collinsville Recreation Board. It's the biggest one of the year. They're tying up in Brew. It's at Yacht Park. It's a 21 and over event. Our Abacus Jones is the entertainment. Right now, you can get tickets for $15, and it'll be $20 at the day of the event. It's a really fun adult night in the city. This will be the last one that doesn't have the hotel open, or if you're open and praying that that hotel will be open, but next year it'll be good. October 3rd and 7th from 1 to 5 at the community center. They're having a bag full of clothes for $2. Flood victims shop free with proof of address. Other dates are October 8th from 8 to noon, October 10th and 11th from 1 to 5. October 8th will be our second garbage cleanup of the year. You put your items on your curb the night before. No electronics, no TVs will be taken, tires, building materials, any kind of paint, any kind of toxic materials they will not take, so please do not take that. There's actually an area you can take those items to be recycled. October 10th from 10 to 3 at the hospital, Highlands Hospital lobby. Purchase gifts for home and office from Pink Zebra. Call 724-628-3639. October 11th and 12th, and October 25th and 26th will be the recycling days in October. October 15th, Doctor Who Club at the Carnegie Library will be from 3 to 4 p.m. November 5th is going to be fun. Downtown Collinsville is putting on a Downtown Chili Fest from 11 a.m. to 2. You can check out their website for more information on that. That'll be fun. I think last year we get bacon soup. That was good. October 15th, Con Area Catholic is having a concert at their annual concert in Haven Host Social Hall. Stickers will be performing a country band. Courtney Jean is a local country artist here. She's the opening act. Tickets are $25, and you can call Con Area for more information. And more than you could not have on. All right. Okay, with that, I am going to pass it over to you, Councilman Key.
Thank you, Mayor. We're going to only have one thing this evening. This is schedule our budget planning meetings this year. Be resolved by City Council of the City of Collinsville to schedule the budget meetings for the following dates: October 19th, October 26th, 2016, and November 2nd, 9th, and 10th, if needed, at 6 p.m. in City Hall, in City Council chambers at City Hall. And I so move.
Is there a second? I can't believe we're already at that time of year again. Okay. Okay. That's good. Any comments? All right, take vote.
Councilman Parkett.
Yes.
Councilman Graham.
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre.
Yes.
Councilman Key.
Yes.
Yes.
And that is everything I have this evening.
Councilman Key, Councilman Parkett?
Thank you, Mayor. In your package, you'll see what the street department has been up to. And you'll notice that the list is usually longer, but last one, number 21 on there, they assisted with flood cleanup for 17 days. They worked hard. I was very proud of them. They're very professional about their job. They've been in here, got it done. And of course, George, Dave, Mark, Bill, and Jimmy. I was impressed with how much those guys could get done just by themselves. We did have so many volunteers down there, but my hat's off to those guys. They did a good job. Plus, they still had the rest of the city to take care of too. So prioritizing and keeping at it, long hours. They did a good job. Also, we have it's that time of year again when we're going to be picking up leaves. The bag schedule for, and this is all going to be on the city website, so you don't have to memorize all this tonight. Old Wards 3 and 4 will be picked up, these bags, put your leaves in a bag and, get them over to the curb and we'll get them. That'll be October 4th, November 7th, 21st, and December 5th. These are the areas east of Pittsburgh Street and, Wills Road area. On Tuesday, Old Ward 1, and 5 will be picked up October 5th, November 8th, 22nd, December 6th. These are areas on the east end. What's that? November 25th, 8th, November 8th, 22nd, that'll be, the south side. On Wednesday, now that's gonna be the west side. Be picked up October 26th, November 9th, November 23rd, and December 7th. Okay? Now the back truck, this is where you just get your leaves in a pile, get close to the road, we come along with the truck and back them all up. Wills Road area, that's old, Ward 4, we picked up October 31st, November 14th, and 28th. South side, Old Ward 1, we picked up November 1st, and November 15th, and 29th. The south side area is going to be picked up on November 2nd, 16th, and the 30th. The Francis Avenue area, Ward 3, will be picked up November 3rd, 17th, and December 1st. And then on that Friday, all of the west side and Dutch Bottom will be picked up on November 4th, 18th, and 25th. Again, this will be on the website also. It doesn't sound like, okay, we got leaves. People really participate in this, and we use this stuff. We have mulch down there, which people are allowed to come down and get it. But also, with our compliance in this, and this has aided us in other grants to, heck, that last Ford truck we got, nailed down to help with doing things like this. This is one of the better recycling programs we have, and we're getting pretty good at it too. Just remember, don't put the pile of leaves in where it's convenient for you. We're not gonna drive into your yard. You gotta bring it out to the road, and then we'll get it.
Because we don't want to be burning leaves, right, Tom?
Correct.
And we have a resolution. During the flood, we had a lot of people know that there's on Snyder Street, there's a bridge. It's right next to the gas station, Sunoco station. And it peeled off and fell into the creek. They are going to repair that. PennDOT is, and maybe your permission to come across our property, repair that. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville to agree to let PennDOT to enter city property adjacent to SR 711 Snyder Street to make repairs to the road storm drain that occurred from the August 28th flood, and I so move.
Is there a second? City clerk, take a vote.
Councilman Key?
Yes.
Councilman Stan?
Yes.
Councilman Corbiak?
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre? Yes. Mayor Lo.
Yes.
And that is all I have.
Thank you, Councilman Parkback. I just want to also thank the guys, the Public Works Department, because we have 5 employees there, and they help tremendously down there with the cleanup. And I mean, the day we were down there with 84 Lumber, I looked out and saw my cousin was there. Son looked off work and was loading up the high lift, and there was Bill. He looked exhausted. Those guys are working very long days and work very hard. We really appreciate their support. And I think they would have been working if they weren't even city employees either. But next day were just, this is their town too, and we appreciate everything they've done.
Oh, we do have one more note. The restrooms at East Park will be closed on October 1st for the season. So if you're planning any down there, and I noticed that the
Councilwoman Kazan.
Okay, I only have one resolution, I'll read it, it's basically just, we're agreeing to the, lease agreement that the Huntsville Community Center has with the tenants. We're saying that this is okay, we're not getting into any kind of contract work. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville to approve the shared maintenance lease agreement between the Greater Connellsville Area Community Center Incorporated, Fayette County, Pennsylvania. And future tenants. Nice to meet you.
Is there a second?
Second.
City Clerk, take a vote.
Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Councilman Key?
Yes.
Councilman Barbie? Councilwoman
Yes.
Yes. Anything else?
That's it.
Thank you, Councilwoman Kazan. Councilman McIntyre.
Speaking of packets, you had the healthcare officer report and the medical report. There's nothing significant to state members, but I do want to commend the agent host for doing such a great job with review, helping out at that station, as well as being the first responder on the scene from the other fire departments and other first responders as well. And big kudos to you guys. We really appreciate that. And we want to extend our gratitude to all the volunteers to help us clean up. At this point in time, I think people in the bus can vouch for that. It's our big responsible for all of us united together. And other than that, before I go into my resolution, Tom, do you have anything to add?
The only thing I'd say is just follow the mayor on burning. Tis the season for people to start burning. Remember that burning is your last resort. You should be recycling first, whether it be your leaves that we just talked about, grass trimmings. They will be picked up by advanced disposal. Just make sure they're in bags under 40 pounds. If you have twigs, branches, take them down to Superior Mulch. They'll mulch them for free. It doesn't cost you a penny. Just drop them off. They'll take them from there. So please remember that. And that doesn't include like hot dog roasts and marshmallow roasts, though. You're still welcome to do that. Thanks.
I'm going to move on to the resolution. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Connellsville to execute the Board of Health order to abate the public nuisance by demolition of total property. 117 Ritter Avenue, Connellsville, Pennsylvania, 15425, and to submit the aforementioned property to the redevelopment authority for demolition. Funds taken from the community development block grant money. I so move that there.
Is there a second?
Second.
City Clerk, take a vote.
Councilwoman Kazan?
Yes.
Councilman Key?
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre? Yes. Councilman Barbie? Yes.
Yes.
And that is all I have.
Thank you, Councilman McIntyre. I just want to just add on to his about David Hose. Those guys were unbelievable on the 28th. You know, the thing is that we can have an Italian fest here. It was 100 and some degrees all weekend long. It was so hot. Those guys were the ones selling out the drinks at the event. And then to go from that then straight into rescue mode the night of the flood, you know, standing there with Councilman Barbiak and our city clerk and watching these guys stand there and just looks on their face because we could not get across any of these bridges to get down to rescue residents that were being pounded by the flood. And those guys went above and beyond. That night they rescued 12 people with their fishing boat because the rescue boats just could not get here fast enough and those guys sprung into action. But I will say that Chief Topper that morning went away to celebrate a wedding anniversary, and Jeff Layton was assistant chief, and he was the chief that evening. He rose to that level and was an unbelievable leader. And I just really want to commend Jeff because he really had a hard task. all those guys that came out and all our volunteers, and he did a heck of a job. You know, they worked all night long, 8 o'clock in the morning when we're meeting here to start our game plan of this recovery. Now our environment had turned into the recovery mode. They didn't want to leave, they're out there paving pump the basements. I mean, they're doing everything you can think of. And these guys aren't being paid to be down there. They put their life on the line through the night, rescuing people, and I just really want to give Jeff and the rest of the Navy knows really those guys are the really true heroes of our town, and they really, it was amazing to sit back and see them in action, because there wasn't even, when they put that boat in the water, they were in it. There wasn't anything else but one day rescue people who were in their houses that were trapped for 3 hours, because it was probably the longest 3 hours of their entire life. And thankfully, there was no loss of life, and I just want to thank them from the bottom of my heart for their service to our town, because we would be totally lost without them. And I know that Palmville Township and Bullskin Township Firemen were doing the same exact thing while we were in Palmville. They were out rescuing people in Breakneck in the Bullskin area and Palmville Township. So it's all of our volunteers in this area would be commended for their service to our community. So I just want to thank them for that.
Yeah, and definitely, this wasn't a one-day wonder thing. These guys were there day after day after day after day. Definitely hats off to them. Did a heck of a job. And they're doing things that, believe it, a lot of us couldn't do. Couldn't do, wouldn't do, shouldn't do. I mean, they're taking their lives into their own lives into their own hands and doing some of the things that they do. And it was on display that night from the time they took that truck over the bridge till they got into boats. And can you imagine driving around in a little boat with a stiff current, and you don't know what you're going to hit or when you're going to hit it? It's dark, it's raining, your boat's filling up with water, and you're trying to. They got a girl out that was a handicapped young lady, and I mean it's amazing.
We turned around and went back.
Yeah.
It was, like I said, those guys were unbelievable. Very, very thankful for that. Okay. That is it. Please come to the meeting on Monday, the 26th at 6:30 at the library. If you know anybody, if you know anybody down there, please tell them they have to come. They need rides, anything, please reach out to us. We'll make sure that they have transportation to this meeting, to and from. And that's going to be a very important night for our recovery here in town and for the flood victims. So, yeah, if there's anybody have questions, one thing that's not helpful in this is rumors. And you hear something, call. Vern is available from 9 to 5 every day. He's willing to talk. We have people coming in and day out. We'll get the answers. You want answers, if we don't know, we'll make phone calls and find out. But get from the source. Don't listen to talk, because it doesn't help anyone.